Yes, guys, yes, people, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another live watch along that isn't with Chelsea and it's Crystal Palace against Tottenham in a London derby. Now, of course, whenever Tottenham face a team away from home, they don't usually tend to win. When they face Chelsea, they've lost. When they face Arsenal away from home, they've lost and now they're facing Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Now, Tottenham don't have a really good record against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. Last time um, they met each other last season, Crystal Palace beat them 3-0 and they battered them, especially in the second half. So, yeah, Tottenham under Antonio Conte is under some serious pressure. And I tell you, if he doesn't fix this up, he will gone because it looks like the players aren't playing for him. They really aren't. You can tell by the performances of the last couple of games. They don't really usually score enough goals, and they've always concede goals both home and away at half time. So yeah, they look terrible against Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. They've won their last game, so that's my prediction for tonight's game. It's going to be Crystal Palace 2, Tottenham nil. I just don't think Tottenham are going to score because until Conte always goes free at the back, he just doesn't change the formation, which sometimes it can be annoying if you're a Tottenham Hotspur. But as we usually say, it only works when he used that formation against Chelsea, he won the league. The same thing for Inter, and who else did he manage? Inter, and I think that's it. That's all I can remember. But guess what? Those are the big teams, a proper big team with big budgets. When he does that for Tottenham, when he plays that formation, he knows that there's certain players that cannot play and fit in that position. They simply can't. So maybe Antonio Conte realizes that going to Tottenham is the one decision because I know he always goes free at the back and sometimes it works, but but maybe needs to realize that it won't work for Leeds, sorry, Tottenham Hotspur because they've got really good players, but in terms of depth, they're just not that great. They aren't better than Chelsea's, Manchester United, and all that stuff. So yeah, Tottenham. I feel like I had them in the top four, but the way they're playing right now, I just don't feel like gonna. I don't. So yeah. So let me know your predictions and on the chats and without further ado, let me guys show you the lineup for um today's game. If I can just quickly give me one you can see the box is pretty full. The stadium's pretty full because it's a London derby, and yeah, I think that Crystal Palace improve a home record because their last game at home was a team from London and they've lost, which is Fulham. So they need to really turn up against Tottenham because they know Tottenham are just dead. And if you look at the table, tells if Crystal Palace win by maybe more than 2 or 3 goals, we to Leicester City. So and Crystal Palace could catch up to Chelsea. So this one I'm telling you guys that this Chelsea team is just not good enough. And I tell you, if this team, and I told you this before the World Cup, if Chelsea continue to play like this, we're going to get lower and lower. We see we're 10th. And if this win, they'll be on the same points as Chelsea, depending on the difference though. Like I said, Chelsea, it's just not that great. I you know, And Tottenham, they need to win so that they can put the pressure both on Manchester United and Newcastle. Because if they win, they'll be 2 points behind the top four. But if they lose, then that means um then that means they've got less. Their chance of getting to the top four is slightly getting a bit low, if you know what I mean. All right, so let me just remove this right now, and let me. All right, guys. So I'm gonna show you guys the lineup for tonight's game. So let me start off with Tottenham. I mean, sorry, Crystal Palace. So in goal we have Guaita. Then, oh, why is it not showing? Yeah, that's better. So we have Guaito in goal. We've got Clyde, Gouy, Anderson, and Ward as the captain. They've got Takawi and Sulap as the two midfield. They've got Olise and Zaha. Oops, sorry about that. Zaha as the attacking players, and they've got Jordan Ayew up top. So it looks like this could be a 4-2-3-1 formation for new for quick. Let's show you guys the Tottenham lineup for tonight. Get that up soon. So only guys show you guys the game. So now Tottenham's lineup looks like this. Luis as the captain starts in goal. They've got Muero, Dyer, and Lengard as the defenders. They've got Matt Doherty, right wing back, Højbjerg and Skip as centre back. As the two pivot. They've got Perisic as left wing back. Then the front three are Brian, Son, and Kane. So as you can see from this lineup, it looks like a back four again. He doesn't change the formation, and as we knew, he does. He doesn't. He always goes about same formation. So, yeah, I'm pretty Tottenham. That's why I had to. That's why I'm going to have to go for a Crystal Palace win because they're going for back four, and they know that that's their best starting lineup. But for Tottenham, they just stick with the back three again. So, yeah, I just fear for Tottenham. I just really do. But I'm looking forward to this game tonight. So yeah, I'm just currently watching Expressions right now. He's live right now, and I know he's gonna be stressed when he sees the lineup and the formation that Conte is playing. Oh boy. So yeah, so yeah, and then tomorrow with Manchester City, and yeah, Man City are beating Chelsea. If they would have beaten Everton and beaten Chelsea, with the Newcastle and Arsenal being a draw, they could have been 3 points, 3 points. But instead, they're going to be 5 points behind Arsenal, which is not that bad. So, yeah, Arsenal, if they want to win the league, they need to make sure that they sign some players because you can tell that the Newcastle game, they were unlucky not to get a win because of those penalties. I believe at least one of them was the penalty and the other one was not. The shirt pulling to Gabriel was definitely a penalty. The other one, it looked like to me was a penalty, but the arm was on a natural position. And plus it just like close to his body. So that's why for me, yeah, that decision to not give a penalty was right. But that Gabriel one, for me, that's a penalty. So Arsenal was so unlucky. But a draw isn't that bad because it tells you that both Arsenal and Newcastle are in form. They are the top. They are the top two in the Premier League right now this season. Arsenal first, then Newcastle. Newcastle have conceded less goals, while Arsenal are in first place. So that tells you that these two teams are on top. So both Arsenal and Newcastle won't be that disappointed getting a draw. But I feel like Arsenal fans will be more frustrated because of the wave and the most chance, but mostly because the wave not give them a penalty, at least for the Gabriel one. So, yeah, but wait and see. So, if I went for a draw on this one, then many people thought, oh, you went for a draw last time and it didn't work. So I had to go for an Arsenal win. but they've drawn. So yeah. But for New Manchester United, I went for a 3-0 win and I got it spot on. I said Rashford will score. He did that. I said he will score a brace, but he scored one, but I did say he scored it again, like he always does, because he's on form. Casemiro scored the first goal, which was a brilliant goal from that free kick that from Christian Eriksen. And then the second goal, good passage of play, and Luke Shaw. I mean, oh yeah, John Jackson, the man, the former Crystal Palace's player has sadly died, so that's why they're gonna do a minute applause on that one. So yeah, Luke Shaw barely scores goals, for Manchester United. His last goal at Old Trafford was 5 years ago, or maybe close to 5 years ago, 2018. My God. So yeah, so that was brilliant passage to play for Manchester United. And then Marcus Rashford, like I said, scored the third goal, and Bruno Fernandes finally gets the assist on that one. So yeah, so it's very interesting. So Man United, for me, I don't feel like they're in a title race, but I did have them as in my top four from the start of the season. And I did tell every single one of them on match day 3 that don't write off Manchester United just yet. Yeah, it's only 2 games. Everything can turn around, and that's exactly what they've done. Manchester United and everything hard are getting it right. There you so yeah. So don't worry with Manchester United just yet. I knew, and I just knew they'll finish in the top four because that was my prediction. So yeah, so Manchester United, well done. The same points as Newcastle United though. And let me have a look. How many points are they behind City now? Because let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. And Man United are 1 point, 1 point by Manchester City. Jesus Christ. I know that Manchester United fans will be begging, and Arsenal fans will be begging Chelsea to beat Manchester City tomorrow. But it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. So, Man United and Arsenal fans, they ain't going to see that happen, unfortunately. Yeah, let's have a look. Which one is close? Um, I'll put in the clock very soon, guys. Okay, this one is the closest. All right. So let's have a look. So here we go. Man. That's better. Yep. So there you go. Palace, Tottenham Hotspur in a London derby. Tomorrow's the final match day of game week 19 before we head into the FA Cup weekend that starts in 2 days' time. So yeah. And the first game on that one would be, let's have a look. The first FA Cup of the weekend on round on third round is, if I can get this up on my phone. It's Man United against Everton. Big game, Man United are going to beat them because Everton, they just got battered by Brighton. I mean, to concede 4 goals in 56 minutes. Honestly, that is shocking from Everton. At least they scored a goal, but conceded 4 goals like that at home. Honestly, that is shocking. And I knew Brighton will win. I fear for Everton. And I did say, can they use that mentality and that same performance, when they draw against Manchester City? And I thought not. I just knew they not it's not gonna happen for them. So yeah, Lampard is in trouble, and Everton are getting close to relegation zone. So if they don't fix this now, they could get relegated. And I'll never thought I say that as a Chelsea fan, because Everton are a big club. Don't think that they're a small club. They've been to European places before, and they haven't been relegated since the Premier League has started. So yeah, to see them relegated, honestly, that would be hot. That would be stressful for Everton fans. So yeah, so if they don't fix this, everything is gonna get wrong. Okay, I'll look at that in a moment. And by the way, thank you so much for subscribing. I see my subscription is getting up and up and up. So thank you guys so much. Don't forget to continue to subscribe so they never miss the live stream and stuff like this. And here comes Tottenham straight away. Can they find a goal? Nope. It's a good block from the defender, and it's going to be the first corner of the game already as we're in the third minute. And Brian is making his. I feel like that's his debut because I don't think he started for Tottenham this season, so that could be his first start, a debut for him, and he'll be happy for that one. So Ivan Perisic to take the corner, and it looks like Bentancur is going to get there. Oh no, sorry, Hoiberg, but it went straight to Zaha. So it looks like Eric Dyer is going to pass it to Hugo Luis. All right, guys, give me a second. All right, so this one should be all right. So yeah, it's a 3-4-3 for Tottenham, as you can see, as I can see from the back. So there's Son. I mean, Son, only the one good game was against Leicester City when he scored a hat trick. But ever since then, he has been shocking. His one of form for goal has been absolutely terrible. Last season, he won the Golden Boot. Well, he shared it. But it looks like this season, he ain't going to win it because he only scored 3 goals so far this season, which is not that great. I mean, for somebody who's world class, you need to turn up, and he hasn't been doing it. So, can he turn up in this London derby? We'll have to wait and see. But here he comes, and it's straight to Guaita. Okay, it's Brian that took a shot. Now here comes Palace. not great. Ben Hoiberg dealt with that very well. Like I said, um, not only do I do Chelsea games, I also do the big games. So, yeah, after the FA Cup in 2 weeks' time, there's going to be a North London derby and a Manchester derby. So, I'm definitely looking forward to those two games. It's going to be great. I'll be definitely doing that one, the Manchester derby and the North London derby. And when is Chelsea's? When is Chelsea's? Okay, son. Oh, that's before the North London derby. Oh shit. Oh, maybe I'll do like a match reaction. Um, yeah, maybe I'll do like a match reaction before I talk about the North London. Before I do the North London derby. Yeah, yeah. After the Chelsea game, I'll do like a quick reaction to that against Crystal Palace, and then after that, I'll do the North London derby watch along. So yeah, that's good from uh, unfortunately not because Brian on time. Um, so the game play will go on. Or that's not great from Crystal Palace, and they dealt with that just about 10 minutes into the game in a London derby. Palace nil, Tottenham nil. Now here comes Palace on the counter attack. Can he pick out Zaha? And the answer is no, because he defended really well, and it's going to be a corner, the first one for Crystal Palace. It looks like Romero that's done that, yeah. So yeah, first corner each. A good corner, and dealt with that by Hoiberg. So yeah, but before the Palace game, we've got West London derby, so two London derbies in 3 days after the FA Cup. My goodness me, that's our game in hand on a Thursday. The ref gives a foul to Crystal Palace. Son did well, picks out Harry Kane. Can he pick someone out? He does. That's not good for Crystal Palace. Here comes the cross, and unfortunately, Brian headers it wide. But the danger's still not yet over. Another crossing dealt with by the Palace defender, and it's going to be a corner to Tottenham. Yeah, that Tottenham are getting chances, but Palace are defending really well. Let's see how many chances that they had. There's the first one from Brian. So yeah, the danger's not yet cleared. And then another cross in. There's the second one headed, and then the third one. So they had three chances, and Palace dealt with that very well. Short corner from Son, which I'm not sure if that's going to work. And the ball is out, and it's going to be a Crystal Palace goal kick. Yeah, I feel like um, that was the one decision from Son to take it short rather than long. There's Antonio Conte on the touchline. He knows he's under some serious pressure right now because Tottenham are 5 points behind Manchester United and they need to win so that they could close the gap. But if they lose, then that's not great. And I really hope that Tottenham win because I don't want us to finish this week's Premier League in 11th. I really don't because we're in 10th, mid-table. Just shows you how dead we are, how dead and shit of a football club we are. That's not bad from Harry Kane. Still managed to keeps the ball, and he's going to get a free kick um, for Tottenham. Or almost a lovely pass, but Son couldn't get there. And picked right. While that game is happening, 15th minute, let me have a look at the other games. 1-0 Nottingham Forest, 1-0 to Leeds, 1-0 to Wolves, and wow, I did say 1-1 between Nottingham Forest and Southampton, and I did say that Nottingham Forest will score first, and I've been proven right. I said 2-1 to Aston Villa against Wolves, so let's hope that happens. And I said 1-0 to Leeds, and they're 1-0 up. So yeah, so hopefully I get 3 points on all four games because that would be amazing. But I don't think I'll get a point maybe. There's Patrick Vieira, who knows their last home game against Fulham, they were terrible, but so they need to really, really put in a big performance against Tottenham and another London derby. Yeah, Tottenham dominated possession, 64 to 36 against Palace. So Crystal Palace will take the throw. Saha almost got pulled. Is it going to be a free kick? The ref says not. So it looks like Palace are not happy with that one. Here comes Tottenham. There's Son. Oh, lovely ball. Harry Kane couldn't manage to hold the ball. There goes Son. Hoiberg. Not bad from Tottenham. There's Brian. The ball is out and it's going to be Crystal Palace's fault. There goes Palace. Oh yeah, West Ham, chairman has sadly died, so RIP to him. Just trying to check if there's anything else. Oh yeah, Chelsea trying to go for Enzo Martinez and Mudryk. I mean, wow. If we can sign both, then that'll be good, but I don't know if that's really going to happen. Oh yeah, Beth England. I forgot to mention Beth England has signed for Tottenham. So yeah, good luck to Beth England. I mean, I hasn't scored that many goals, but she's a great player for Chelsea Women Football Club, and she won trophies. Like the title, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. So good luck to her in the future. Let's see where it turns out. But I'm surprised that she's going to Tottenham because Tottenham really don't make it to the Champions League that much, but they do need a goal scorer and a striker. So yeah, I'm surprised. But listen, if that's what she wants to do, I cannot complain. So yeah, hopefully she does well. So yeah. Chance for Tottenham, and it's Harry Kane that headed it wide. I don't know if he really got a touch. So let me just have a look. Actually, yeah, just a slight touch, but it's off target anyway. Uh, Luis clears it away, so it's straight gonna be a goal. Um, did I drop something? I hope not. Anyway, here comes Palo. Ah, Eze got there, but I feel like the pass was not that great. So yeah, I want to see if I dropped something. I don't know. Hopefully, I didn't drop anything. Anyway, let me get back to this. The referee gives a foul to Tottenham. So both Tottenham and Crystal Palace have made the same fouls, three each. Oh, this placed by Tottenham and Crystal Palace. There's Wilfred Zaha, lovely school. Can they score? Good save from Luis, and it was on target as well. That's a really good skill from Wilfred Zaha who started it, and it's Eze's shot that he saved from Luis. So yeah, Zaha, we see him do that skill before, and it worked. So yeah, you can see it was on target. Crystal Palace, yeah, straight at. So yeah, Tottenham players didn't deal with Wilfred Zaha. The ref gives a foul. Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't hear. It's a good save. Now you with that chance. Lovely ball. And it's going to be another corner to to Crystal Palace. They're starting to build the momentum, Palace, after Tottenham dominated the possession. You know what? Yeah, when it's half time, maybe I'll do the match preview for this game. So yeah, the danger's still not cleared. Crystal Palace still have the ball. Good ball. The ball is out, so I believe that's going to be another corner to Palace. There's Patrick Vieira. And there's the Crystal Palace fans. So the third corner is from Luis. Bird clears it away, so it's going to be a throw. Thirty minutes in, still Tottenham nil, Crystal Palace nil in the London derby. Here comes the cross, headed away from Dyer. Not bad from Crystal Palace. They're starting to oh, oh, not bad shot, not bad try from the number 6 there. Otherwise, that would have been a goal of the month contender from the number 16. Not bad. No deflection. Boy, how close was that? That would have been a goal of the month contender already. My goodness me. But he hits the side netting, rather in the back of the net from Crystal Palace's number 16. Hugo Luis, maybe had no chance of saving that, but I could be wrong. Now, okay, there was a foul when we saw that replay, so that's why the referee's giving a free kick. So who's going to take this free kick? It's going to look like the number 7. It's cleared. Oh, okay. Numbers. Tottenham dealt with that very well. Oh, that's really good from number 7. Oh, what a skill. Can he score? No. Tried to cut into the bottom left-hand corner, but it looks like Olise shot is off target. But it looks like it took a deflection, so I believe it's going to be another corner. Yeah, he took off the number 34 for Tottenham. Yeah, Patrick Vieira just jumping up and down multiple times, only to realise that it wasn't in the back of the net. shots blocked. Oh, that's good from Zaha. He's still taking it on, but it looks like Tottenham defended it really well. Crystal Palace in the last couple of minutes are starting to completely dominate the game after Tottenham dominated from the first, let's say, like 20-25 minutes. So yeah, the referee's going to give a foul to Tottenham, so a free kick is going their way. Patrick Vieira was still on the touchline, just telling the players what they need to do. That's really good from the Palace's midfielder. Cleared it away from Eric Dyer. It looks like they're going to pass it to Guaita, which he does. Yeah, man. Yeah, 6 attempts, one on target, one on target. So one on for each. So 7 minutes plus stoppage time in the first half of this London derby between Palace and Tottenham at Selhurst Park tonight. Yep, you can see that he's still encouraging the players. What's the referee gonna give play on? So Palace will take the will continue to play the game. Not bad pass. Another corner to Palace, Crystal Palace. And Anderson is talking to the ref, and so is number 4 for which is Skip, Oliver Skip for Tottenham. So this is their 4th corner of the game. Palace. And Luis holds the ball very well. Goal kick. Son, for like that, he was trying to pass it to someone, but it looks like that was terrible from him. And it looks like he's got his marks on since he has a bit of an he still has a bit of a nose injury, I believe. So yeah, or maybe something up between his teeth. I don't know, but it looks like his nose, his heart, his head to all the way to his parts, and he's still looking um to get back to goal scoring form. The thing is, can he do it tonight? We shall wait and see. Oh, that's lovely from Palace. Here they come. Zaha, no penalty, says the ref. After Palace says that it should have been. Now here comes Tottenham on the other side. But Crystal Palace dealt with that very well. Not a bad pass at all. Here comes number 28. Can he pick someone out or does he go alone? He picks out Lise. Wilfred Zaha. He's still going, but he cannot get there. But Jordan Ayew does. The referee is going to give a foul to Crystal Palace. And Jordan Ayew is a bit angry at the ref. Don't know why. But he's already given a foul, so I don't know why he's complaining. Okay, maybe it's because of that penalty. That's what I'm thinking. But the referee doesn't give it, so I don't know if he is going to check on that one. But anyway, it's a free kick. Well, that's not good for Eric Dyer. And there's Wilfred Zaha, and he's on his own. The play will go on because I don't think the ref is going to give a penalty to that one either or foul. Now the play has to stop because it looks like one of Crystal Palace's players are going down, and it's going to be the first booking for Oliver Skip with that challenge. Let's have a look. Yeah, that challenge on Jordan Ayew. Don't know why the referee didn't stop that time. So the first booking of the game, and it's to a Tottenham player, and that is Oliver Skip. So he needs to be careful not to get another one, otherwise he could miss a one game for his team. There's Antonio Conte. He's still standing, but it looks like he's still sitting down. So, yeah, he knows he has work to do, especially in the second half. Man, 19 touches in Tottenham's box, only 9 for Tottenham in the Crystal Palace's box. Jeez. So, yeah, over the last couple of minutes, Crystal Palace have been dominating this game after Tottenham made a bright start. Oh, there's 2 balls. Okay, now there's 1 ball. Long range pass, which was brilliant. That's not bad, but it's straight at Guaita from Emerson Royale. Yeah, look at that. Just a little bit possession for Tottenham, 53-47. But Palace having more attempts than Tottenham, 9-4. That's a lovely ball. Harry Kane scored. Harry Kane shot, and it's blocked. The ball is out, and it's going to be a Tottenham foul. So here comes Hoiberg. Long range pass, and he's offside, Brian. So it's going to be Palace that will take the kick. And there's Patrick Vieira. He'll be happy but disappointed that his team could have at least break the deadlock. But he knows that the game is not over yet. He has another 45 minutes to turn this game around and make Palace win the game. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick to Tottenham, and someone is done for Tottenham, and this doesn't look too well. This really doesn't look too well. Let's hope he's okay and it's nothing that serious. There's 1 minute to go, but it looks like it could be a bit longer than that, depending on how long he's going to be down for. Right, so the Celso is up, so it could be another possibly 1 minute. So yeah, 1 more minute to go on that one. The ball is out. Tottenham will get a throw in. Oh, that's not bad, but Tottenham dealt with that very well. Just a couple of more seconds to go. And that's it. Half time. Crystal Palace, Tottenham nil. And Tottenham, their best chance was Harry Kane, and he headed it off target. But Crystal Palace had made many best chances than Tottenham, the likes of the number 26. Mom? Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, like I sorry about that, guys, but yeah, like I was saying, their best chance was Jordan Ayew when his attempt was saved by Hugo Luis, and that was their first shot on target. You know, okay, one more time. Like I was saying, Crystal Palace had the better chances. Their best chance was Jordan Ayew, but his attempt was saved by Hugo Luis. So yeah, and that was the first attempt on target. The number 26 could have had the goal of the month contender, but his shot was off target. I thought Zaha was brilliant when he went past those Tottenham players. So yeah, you could probably say that 0-0 half time is fair, so there's 45 minutes to go for this game to end. Let's see if Crystal Palace or Tottenham can play better in the second half and get that win for the first game. I mean, for Crystal Palace's first game in 2023. Let's see if they get that win or Tottenham do. So, yeah. So we wait to see what happens. So I'll see you guys later for the second half. All right. Hey guys. Welcome back. The second half is about to kick off very soon. And the London Derby is still Crystal Palace nil, Tottenham Hotspur nil. Um both managers has been speaking to their players, you know, and let's see what the second half brings. Could Crystal Palace be better in the first half, like they did in the last 25 minutes, or would Tottenham do a bit better because Crystal Palace is getting more attempts than them? We shall wait and see. But I'm looking forward to it. Let's hope the second half can bring some excitement, shocks and all that stuff. So, yeah, cannot wait. So 45 minutes to go for this game to end, and yeah, bring on the second half. So Crystal Palace is going to take this one, and here we go. Oh, here comes Palace already. Jordan Ayew blocked, and the first corner of the second half in the first 17 seconds, straight from kickoff. A, a not not great from Romero, but he can thank his teammate for making that block. That wasn't that great. And Jordan Ayew was about to pass, but Hoiberg dealt with that well. So corner already in the second half. With Zaha takes, they shoot, and it's going to be another corner. And let me just sort my clock out. Yeah, that's better. Here comes another corner. Luis grabs it just on time. Otherwise, Jordan Ayew or the other Crystal Palace player would have scored that one. Now here comes Tottenham. Harry Kane. And the shot from number two there is off target. It left Crystal Palace left him the amount of space, but thankfully enough for them, he shows off target. So good thing for Tottenham, but it ended up being it wrong. Not bad pass. Can he pass it to Harry Kane? No, he passed it to Perisic. Cross in, and it's in. Prosper has scored the goal. And who else than other than Harry Kane? 2 minutes into the second half, and he scores the goal. And he picks up wherever he left off against who? Against Brentford. He may not score against Aston Villa, but now he scores against Crystal Palace. So Harry Kane scores his 12th goal of the season, I believe, or his 13th. I have a look at that in just a moment. Let me have a look. Hold on. So Harry Kane is a really good goal for Tottenham. And Noah picked out Harry Kane, then left him the amount of space Crystal Palace. Let's have a look. Sorry, Harry. Okay, that will be his 14th goal of the season. Wow, not bad for Harry Kane. And he could and I feel like that's improvement from last season. So yeah, 14 goals this season for Harry Kane, just 7 behind Erling Haaland, you know. But Erling Haaland for me will break that record. And I did say that let's hope the second half can be better than the first half. And so far it did. Joey Denayi could have scored, but it was blocked. And just into the second half, Harry Kane scores the header. And yeah, so this looks like a really good London derby now. Højbjerg is got fouled, so he's gonna get a free kick. So yeah, not bad for Tottenham so far. They're looking to end that Silja's curse. Yeah, really good header from Harry Kane. Really good header. Oh, sorry about that. As especially used to say, Harry Claus saying, "You know the West blood." So yeah, I said 2-0 Palace, but it looks like ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I can hear him say that. Big up expressions. So yeah, so 5 minutes into the second half, it's Crystal Palace nil, Tottenham Hotspur 1. And so far, so good for Tottenham. The thing is that they need to score to go to 100 points because 1-0 isn't enough. So they need to make sure that they don't make any silly mistakes and they don't bottle it. So yeah. Oh goodness me. So Tottenham will get this free kick. So if Tottenham win, there'll be 2 points behind both Newcastle and Manchester United, and um, 3 points. Manchester City. Can they find an equalizer? No. Going with the shot that is way off target. Yeah, way off target. Okay, okay. Big FL. Well, the referee allows them to Tottenham. Will this be 2? And it is 2-0. And Harry Kane scores again. 2 goals in 5 minutes for Tottenham. And they really started second half really, really well. And yeah, this could get embarrassing for Crystal Palace. Yeah, it looks like a halftime tea talk from a Turk is working. It's working. Wow. So yeah, so it looks like Brian with the assist there. He's debuted and he's got the assist. So he'll be happy for that one. So Harry Kane scored 2 goals, and that will be his 15th. His 15th goal of the season. Wow. So it looks like my prediction for that one is going to be 100% wrong. 100% wrong. Wow. Brilliant pass to Harry Kane for Brian. and it's 2-0, 2 goals in 5 minutes for him, Harry Kane. So yeah, so it looks like the worst performance against is all about good Palace. It's get embarrassing if they score one more goal, if they concede one more goal, Palace. So yeah, it looks like another home defeat and another W for Patrick Vieira. Chelsea, Fulham, now Tottenham. Yeah, Tottenham having the same kind of possession as they did in the first half, the way they started, 67 to 33. So yeah, and 2 shots on target for Tottenham in the second half, and both them on goals for Harry Kane. So I would have thought that Crystal Palace will get the win, but it ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna get 0 points. So while that game is happening, let me have a look at the other games. It's still Nottingham Forest 1, Southampton 0. West Ham are 2 up. They're 2-1 up against Leeds United. So yeah, and Wolves are 1-0 up against Aston Villa. So I went for 2-1 Aston Villa. Let's hope they can score 2 goals so that I can get 3 points. And let's hope Southampton score so that I can get 3 points, because I did say 1-1. But if Nottingham Forest win, then let's have a look at the table. They would be out of the relegation zone for the first time this season. Everton could be in the bottom. And the same thing goes for West Ham, despite them taking a lead. So, yeah. So, if they win Nottingham Forest, they'll be out of the relegation zone for the first time since I don't know when. So, yeah. So, not bad. So, when this game is over, I'll tell you guys the full time of this one, of those ones that I just mentioned. So it looks like Antonio Conte is getting this right for Tottenham. Let's see if Crystal Palace can make a comeback in the last 34 plus stoppage time minutes. There's the callway for Palace. Okay. Not bad cross. Headed away from Dyer. Sorry, guys. Let me just cross this out. So the second half has turned out to be better than the first half, like I expect it to be. There's Hugo Luis. So both goals for Harry Kane. Crystal Palace didn't deal with that very well. And it looks like he retrieved the ball well. Um, there's Brian with the assist for the second goal for Tottenham. There's Højbjerg, there's Son, there's Kane. Wow. Let's see what that says. So, Harry Kane just loves scoring a milestone match. Harry Kane is the Harry Kane is just the second Premier League player to score in his 100th, 200, and 300 appearances in a competition after Teddy Shedman. Wow. So I feel like that's his 300 appearance for Tottenham, Harry Kane. And wow, to score both his 100th, 200th, and 300 appearances in the Premier League is unbelievable. So yeah, so Harry Kane may be world class, but he ain't the elite. He ain't the best player in the Premier League until he wins the trophy. So that's it. But other than that, he's a world class player, but he ain't the greatest player in history in the Premier League. So yeah, he just needs to win that trophy for me to prove it. Wow. Big up Flex. Oh yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna watch that Al Nassr game. Yep, Tottenham scored the. Yep, that's true. This is the first time they 11 games. Oh Jesus! I mean, last season he was up there, but this season he's down there, which is not great. Wow, Ronaldo, the third highest player ever. Jeez. Yep. He surprised Alan Shearer's total 196 goals and 300. My God. But but for me, he ain't the best player in the league until he wins the trophy. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. But other than that, he's a really good player in the Premier League and a world class player. That's all I can say. Here's Hoiberg. Crystal Palace win it back. Number two of the cross in. And thought that was about to hit the target, but it didn't. And it looks like he cleared it away, which is good. So Palace will get the throw. There's Wilfred Zaha. Palace will be really disappointed to concede two goals after they had better chances in the first half. Lovely cross in, headed away from by Romero. Ah, oh, oh, what was that? Not a but it's it. My goodness me. How close was that from that lovely bend? And I feel like he hit the camera just a bit. So it's going to be a goal kick to Tottenham. So when Alan Shearer looks like this, he'll be like, "Oh, flip's sake, he passes me." But Alan Shearer is the is a Premier League legend, not Harry Kane. Until he wins the trophy, that's when I can say he's a legend. He's world class, but ain't a legend. That's all I can say. Alan Shearer is 260 goals, which is the most. So, yeah. Højbjerg wins the ball back. Here comes Tottenham counter attack. Is it going to be a foul? The referee says no. So here comes number 11, Wilfred Zaha. Oh, he's still going Zaha, and it's going to be a corner to Crystal Palace, not a penalty. I love the way Wilfred Zaha just go past players. That's exactly what Chelsea need when we need a winger like that. So, yeah. So Palace had four times more corners than Tottenham. Oh, that's lies, but Matessa puts it wide, off target again. Palace then scoring, and here comes the first substitute. So it looks like Olivia Skip is coming on to replace number 20. So with Saar. Yeah, with Saar, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Son. Oh, he scores, but almost scored. And straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, he's trying to look for his goal, but it looks like he ain't gonna come tonight if he misses. If he doesn't put in the back of the net like that. Well, a chance to wrap this game up for 3-0. What a chance to wrap this up. Now here comes Son. Yeah, Son is just not been that great this season. I'm telling you, he's not been that great. I'm sorry. Oh, big up expressions. Yeah, that finish from Son was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh, what a ball. But Palace heads that away. Here comes Harry Kane. Can he pick? So when now he picks it, Son. Can he score? Can he score this time? Or it's a tight angle. And it's saved. But unfortunately, it goes in. And well, he didn't score the last game, but he's a really big time player. He scores for Tottenham, and it looks like could be game over for Crystal Palace in this London derby. 68 minutes on the clock, and it's Crystal Palace nil, Tottenham Hotspur 3. And Guaita should have done better with that one because he should have done it hard rather than soft. And Son may not score the goal, but at least he got the assist. So yeah, Guaita will be very disappointed to not keep that out, but Tottenham will not care because it looks like they're headed for 3 points. And the first time that they didn't concede, So yeah, not bad for Tottenham. So Crystal Palace, just like Fulham, they didn't turn up. They didn't turn up. Another defeat at home. So yeah. So it starts from Kane, passes it into Son, which was good. Oh, passing to Kane to Son, which was good. We all thought that Son could score, but the angle was tight. But then he was thinking, now let me pass it to Matt Gottedy, and then he scores, and Guaita had to save it, but he couldn't keep that one out. So yeah, yeah, 3-0 to Tottenham. They're headed for 3 points. They're headed for 3 points. It looks like their Selhurst Park's curse is going to be over because, like I said, Tottenham don't have a really good record against Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park, but it looks like it could be over. So yeah, so yeah, no great for Crystal Palace. So yeah, I'm going to get 0 points. Oh, could this be 4? No, good block and good block again, and the play has to stop because Crystal um, there's Danny Ward. I mean, sorry, Ward is down for Crystal Palace. So, yeah. So yeah. So yeah, I would have thought that Palace would have turned up in this game, but wow, the game is done. They just really didn't turn up like I thought they would. So yeah, Crystal Palace really disappointed me. But it's a good thing because if Crystal Palace did win, they'll be close to being above Chelsea, which will happen. But thankfully enough, they're not going to be above Chelsea. So yeah, I don't think we're going to win against Manchester City. But yeah, as long as oh, so I with the shot, but it's off target. Oh yeah. AGT making up excuses, but like that. Oh, Son, can he score? Oh, he does score. Oh, Son scores. He finally scores. After so many games without a goal, he finally scores. And that's his fourth goal of the season. 1 assist and 1 goal. And Tottenham have done really well in the second half. And it's 4-0 to them in the 72nd minute. It's game over 100%. No way for Crystal Palace to come back from this game. And yeah, Crystal Palace, that's got to be the worst result I've ever, ever seen at Selhurst Park. Wow. He finally scores. So Chelsea are 10th. So thank goodness we're not going to finish 11th this week. And he's way on side, Son. Way on side. So Son is back, but not really. But he's back to scoring goals. So yeah, after that hat trick against Leicester, he finally scores. And it's against Crystal Palace. So yeah. Oh, but the big question is, would it be his goal? Because it came off the number 6, which is let me just see. Who did it came out of? The big question is, did it come out of Guai? Because it looks like on a replay when it showed it done, it looks like it came off Guai, so it could be a non-goal, but we shall wait and see the confirmation. It could be Son or it could be Guai. We shall wait and see. So they gave it a Son goal. Wow. So yeah, big up expressions. He'll be so happy. So yeah, this could be Tottenham's best ever away performance so far this season. Their best ever. So yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me just have a listen. Oh, big up Saeed. Just watched Matisse last year, and Matisse was calling Saeed saying, "How about the treats?" Wow, big up those two. Part of the big six, of course. So yeah, 15 minutes to go plus stoppage time, and Tottenham are heading back to North London with a 3 points. After losing against Aston Villa, they turned up against Crystal Palace in the second half, and they put four past them. And yeah, this is really embarrassing for Palace, especially at Selhurst Park at their ground. So yeah, not looking great. But the thing is that Crystal Palace normally do well at home, but away from home they always seem to lose. So it looks like it's a switch now. So I really thought, just really thought they would turn up, but they didn't. Oh, he tried to slide it Holdberg, but it didn't work. Could Palace get a consolation goal? No. So yeah, Kane scores 2 goals in 5 minutes. Then it's um then it's Matt Doherty. Then finally scores the goal to make it 4-0 to them. Well, let me have a look at the other results because I know some of them have been finished. Let's have a look. Let me just 2-2. Wow, 2-2 between Leeds and West Ham United. And Forest beat Southampton 1-0. I'm gonna get 0 points. Geese got booked for Tottenham, and Brian, who made his debut today, got the assist, so he will be happy for that one. I thought he had a good performance, not that great, but a really good performance. It looks like Y Session is coming on to replace him. And it looks like another change for Tottenham. I think, yeah, Matt Doherty is off, and I believe that is yeah, I don't know who he is. I have to look at the screen. Yeah, Doherty and Gill are off. Yeah, Emerson, that's it. Emerson is coming on to replace him. So yeah, 1-0 to Forest. 89 minutes for Leeds between Leeds and West Ham. Could Leeds United nick a win? Because I only get one. And see, I didn't expect this to be a thriller. Wolves are still 1-0 up. Can Aston Villa score 2 goals to make it 2-1 to get me 3 points? We shall wait and see. So, looking at the table, Nottingham Forest are out of the relegation zone, and Leeds the same thing as well. The referee that's a penalty to Saha. So yeah, wow, look at that. 15 attempts to 13. Palace are having more attempts, but they're 4-0 down. But I know that um Tottenham had more shots on target. Let's have a look. Yeah, six on target and they scored 4 goals. So yeah, not looking good. Let me check. Yeah, 54% possession for Tottenham, just about. Right, let me oh, looks like Luis saved that one. It's gonna be a corner to Chris. Yep, Crystal Palace trying to get the consolation goal and make sure that Luis doesn't keep a clean sheet. So it looks like Tottenham have got to defending to do if they want to keep a clean sheet, which they haven't done, which I can't remember the last time. He heads it at the top of the net. And there's Patrick Vieira will be very disappointed, expect the way they conceded in the second half and the way they just didn't manage to turn up like they did against Fulham. So, yeah, another London derby defeat at Selhurst Park for them under Patrick Vieira. So, not looking good for them. But for Tottenham, they'll be happy enough because the last two games after the World Cup, they've drawn, they've lost, now they're going to win. The big question is, can they keep this performance up so that they can finish in the top four? We shall wait and see. So there's Wilfried Zaha on the ball. Can he score? Good save from Luis from his right foot. Palace are trying to score so that Tottenham don't keep a clean sheet. It looks like maybe Zaha could be the only player for Crystal Palace tonight. The rest of them, they weren't really that great. So, yeah. Palace are trying to still push, but Tottenham want to stop that. Not long to go until this London derby ends. There's number 2. There's Wilfried Zaha. Trying to pass it to Jordan Ayew, but it didn't work. Wilfried Zaha. Oh, good save from Luis, and he catches it. So yeah, Jordan Ayew. He thought that it was off, but it's actually the ball kept that in. So yeah. So far so good for Tottenham tonight. Now here comes them on a counter attack. He passes straight into Emerson. Oh, that's good from Tottenham. Can they make it 5? Nope. And pass straight to Guaita, which is a good idea. Was almost scoring a hat trick with that chance, but I feel like it's a really good save. No, it's a good block from the Crystal Palace defender. Oh, there's Wilfried Zaha. Is it going to be a penalty? Nope, he gives a corner to Crystal Palace instead. And he's wearing the number 11. Man, more than 5 times corners than Tottenham. And And they still can't produce a set piece, Crystal Palace, unfortunately. Let me just have a quick look. Big up. Yeah, I know that. Wow. Big up him. Wow. Newcastle, man. Only team that can stop Arsenal from scoring and winning. That tells you everything. Yeah, Lampard is under some serious pressure. Wow. Full time. Inter beat Napoli. And Edin Dzeko in the 56 minutes scored the only goal to end Napoli's unbeaten run. So, yeah, big up to Inter. I might watch the highlights on that one. So, yeah, well done to them. So, another substitution for Tottenham tonight. I can see the yeah, I can see some fans leaving because they know that this is already game over for them, and they really disappointed that they didn't turn up and they're 4-0 down already. Right, let's have a look at the game between Leeds and West Ham. Okay, they're showing the goals. Yeah, header for the first goal, and then he won, and then Brian wanted to pass it to Hank Kane, which he does, and he scored the second. So he could be the man of the match. So yeah. So 2-2 between Leeds United and West Ham. And it's 1-1 between Aston Villa and Wolves. So can Aston Villa score one more goal for for me to get 3 points? Because I did say 2-1 to Villa in that one. So yeah, Tottenham on the ball. Big up James Wimmer with that intro. Mm, just about headed away. Otherwise, Harry Kane could have had a hat trick. All right, here comes the corner. Will it be another one? Yes, it will. So here comes another corner. Cleared it away from by Crystal Palace. Emerson with the shot, and it's going to be a goal kick to Crystal Palace. Off target from him. It's Patrick Vieira. Well, you can see by his face, really disappointed. Especially conceded 4 goals in the second half after they had decent amount of chances in the first half. Now here comes Son. Not a bad ball. Emerson, I think he was trying to, pass it rather than shoot, but it's off target. Right. How many minutes to go for for stoppage time? 3 minutes to go until this game ends. There's some Crystal Palace fans that are still supporting their team, even though they're 4-0 down. And yeah, big up to Crystal Palace fans. The ones that are leaving, yeah, and yeah, you can be, yeah, they're allowed to leave because 4-0, especially in the second half, is not that great. But there's some fans that still supporting their team, which is good. So for me, whether you win, lose, or draw, to still be at the ground and still support your team until the whistle ends. So yeah, big up to those fans that are singing and course, Emerson clears it. Here comes Wilfred Saha. Just couldn't manage to get past the Tottenham defense. Referee is going to give a foul, I believe, to Tottenham, which he does. There's Patrick Vieira and Antonio Conte talking to each other, and they're going to shake hands in less than 1 minute to go. Still no Richarlison, still no Kulusevski, but a 4-0 win for Tottenham will do them good, unless Crystal Palace can make a consolation, and they don't. The ref is going to give a free kick to Tottenham for that foul. It looks like this could be the last one before we end this game. Antonio Conte will be very happy with his team performance in the second half. After the first half of not having that much great game, but his halftime team talk worked, so he'll be happy. you know. But once again, in the first half, Tottenham just really don't seem to perform well and to score goals. So yeah. But anyway, in the second half, they managed to do that, and that is full time. Crystal Palace nil, Tottenham Hotspur 4, and Tottenham Hotspur, Selhurst Park curse has come to an end. Harry Kane scored 2 goals in 5 minutes, both first from the header and then a brilliant kick in the bottom left hand corner to make it 2-0 after Brian had the assist on his debut, and then Matt Doherty scored the third goal to make it 3-0, and then with a great goal, and then Son, who never scores in the Premier League, has done it for the first time since he scored a hat-trick against Leicester City 6-2, and the big question is, can Son keep this up? Because we can, because Tottenham players are looking to do him for him to do this consistently. So can he keep this up? We shall wait and see. But Palace, another defeat for them at home in a London derby. They just didn't turn up like I thought they would. Tottenham did. They deserve the win, especially how they performed in the second half. So 4 goals, 3 points. Now they're 2 points behind Manchester United and Newcastle United, and 4 points. 3 points behind Manchester City. So yeah, it's looking good for Tottenham. So the big question is, can they keep this winning one? Because Man United are looking good, and so is Newcastle. So they need to make sure that one of them slips up so that they can finish in the top four. Well, we shall wait and see. But really good performance for Tottenham, 3 points, and they really do need that because if they would have lost, then it looks like their top four hopes is gone. But they've won, so they closed the gap to 2 points behind Manchester United and Newcastle United. So yeah, well done to Tottenham for that one. So yeah, that's it, guys. That is the end of this live watch along for today, and there's going to be another one tomorrow, which is of course Chelsea versus Manchester City. So make sure you guys check that out. Before then, there's going to be a match preview, so make sure you guys check that out. Although for the live watch along, I doubt if I'm gonna do it because tomorrow I've got to go somewhere, to meet someone. So I have doubt if I'm gonna do a live watch along. But I'll let you guys know in my Instagram if I'm gonna do a live stream or not. So make sure you keep up to date for that one. If you want to make sure you have information on that one, make sure you click the like button. First of all, then hit the subscribe button if you're new, then hit the bonus notification so that you never miss any of my YouTube content and the most important ones. And make sure to click the share button so that everyone could come along in the chat and give their thoughts and opinions and what you think of today's game. And if you watch it on the replay, let me know in the comments down below. How do you think of that performance, especially for Tottenham in the second half when they score 4 goals? Do you feel like Crystal Palace is disappointed and Tottenham will be happy for that performance? Let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, guys, I have to go. I'll let you guys know for the live watch on tomorrow, but there will be a match preview for the game. So make sure you guys check that out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care. And as always,